Hello, and welcome to today's tips, tricks, and best practices for Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Today we're going to talk about how to create a global option set. Now many of you may be wondering, what's the difference between an option set and a global option set? A global option set is used when that option set and those values are going to be used in multiple entities. A really great example of this is if you capture payment terms, so like net 30, net 60, those kind of pieces, and you want that information to be reflected in the account screen, the opportunity screen, and the quote, and you want it all to be uniform and the same. A global option set is going to be the best and most efficient way to accomplish this. And it's a really, really simple task to set up. So let's jump into CRM, and I'm going to show you how easy this is. So from CRM, we want to go from our main drop-down menu. We want to go to Settings, Customizations. And then from Customize the System, which again, this takes a little bit of time to load because this is loading all of your entities, all your other global option sets that are in the system. All the fields, everything is in here. So this is a system administrator's greatest tool. So you want to click on the drop-down arrow next to Entities. Excuse me, you actually want to jump down under Entities to Option Sets. And once you click on Option Sets, what this will do is it will bring up all the existing option sets that are out there. And this does just take a little bit to load, because again, you're loading every option set that's in the system. So I always recommend checking to make sure that you don't already have an option set that was set up by a predecessor or set up previously. So in this case, I'm not seeing anything in here that represents payment terms. So what we want to do is we want to click on New. It's going to bring up a new dialog box. And we're going to set our display name to equal payment terms. So if we click off, it's going to show the payment terms. And in description, if you want to put where this is used, you can put used in accounts, quotes, and opportunities. So once you have that set, now we're actually going to add our options. This is just like doing an option set when you're creating a new field. So you're going to click on the plus sign to start off as item. And we're going to name this net 30, 5%. We're going to leave our value as 100,000. And then we're going to add a new one. And this is going to be net 30. And what I recommend doing is leaving a separation. So usually doing at least 20 separation in case you ever want to add anything in between. You're not locking yourself into one after the other. And then we'll add just a couple more. So we're going to add net 60. And we're going to go to 40 here. And then one more at net 90. And now we have our options set completed. Now all we want to do is hit Save and Close. And now what we can do is once this saves and closes, since we're already in Customize the System, we can jump into the Entity section and add this field for account, quote, and opportunity, and it'll be really quick and easy. So if we go back to the Entity section, click on the drop-down, go to Account, go to Forms, and this will load all the forms that are in the system. And the reason I'm going through forms, because what I want to do is I want to add the new field, and then I immediately want to put it onto the form. So I'm going to go to our main form in Account, double click it to open it. It's going to open our form editing page. This takes a little bit to load because it's loading all the fields and all the fields that aren't on the form. So here's our form screen, and on the right hand side we're going to click on New Field. And this will take just a minute to pop up, and this is your brand new field entry. So we're going to name this Payment Terms. We're going to leave this field as optional. Field security disabled, auditing enabled. So in case you already have auditing enabled, through system settings, this field will be auditable. Now the most important piece, data type. Change this to option set. Leave the field type as simple, and click Use Existing Option Set. Change this to Yes. Now this is going to give you a drop-down list of all your existing global option sets. So we're going to type in Payment Terms, and there it is right there. So if we select Payment Terms, there's our option set. If we want to make a change because we realize we forgot one to add, we can just click Edit. So bring up our payment option set, and let's say we wanted to add credit card. We forgot to add this last time. I'm going to add in as 1080, and then we can move this down to the bottom. And then click Save, Publish, Save and Close. So we'll just wait for this to save, and then we'll click on Publish. This just means the save didn't take. Now it's taken, so now we're going to publish our option set. And that takes just a second because it's just recording the option set that you added, and then it's pushing that information out. So then we click Save and Close. Now we have our payment terms. Now, always with option sets, what you can do is you can add a default value. So that means whenever you have a new record, the default value can be one of these, or it can be unassigned value. I recommend leaving it as unassigned value unless you have a business reason to pre-select it. So then we just click Save and Close. Now it's creating your field. And once your field is created, it's going to appear over here on the right-hand side. Once it finishes loading, which takes just a minute, and then we're going to scroll down on the right, and we're going to find payment terms. And we're going to move it right over into the summary section. So there's payment terms. Then we just do a save and publish, just like we did when we edited the option set, because it's always important, if publish appears, make sure you publish it, because that way it's going to push out all the changes to CRM. So it'll take just a minute to finish publishing this, and once it does, we'll click Save and Close. And that is all we have to do to add the field. And it's just as easy for quote and opportunity. All you'll do is scroll down, find opportunity, go to your forms, same exact steps that we did previously for our account. So this whole process probably takes about 10 to 15 minutes to set up, and it will save you a bunch of time in the long run because you don't have to repeat that option set over and over. Anytime you make adjustments, you only have to adjust it in one place, and that's that global option set. So anytime you add an option set or remove an option set or a choice in the option set, you only have to do it from the global option set. You don't have to update each field, which makes it very, very efficient and saves you time in the long run. And as always, when you're done in Customize the System, click Publish All Customizations. And then once that's done, that's going to push everything out into CRM. So that's a very important piece. That's all for our topic on how to create a global option set. As always, if you're ready to learn more, there's additional tips, resources, and information at ledgerviewpartners.com. You can always contact us at Ledgerview Partners at the information listed below, and we'd be happy to help with any questions you have. My name is Michael Dodds. I'm a support consultant here at Ledgerview Partners, and I hope you have a wonderful day.